also don't forget, like, Monkey King into Morphling this matchup is really good when you have ways to isolate the Morphling and keep her inside Wukong's command, right? Because then it's like you're applying Scardy procs, or maybe you've got some diffusable. Like, there's multiple ways that you can play Monkey into Morphling and feel good, but you need to have that control. And right now, like you mentioned, Limit, they've got what? Boundless Strike, maybe some Medusa Ag, Stone Gaze, and like Root, a Cookie. Like, it's a lot of like cheap stuff. So
Actually, yeah. Look at Medusa's items. Look at Snapfire's items. Medusa is not the position 3. She is in fact
it's a 5.
Position 5.
Chu Seng playing it.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Okay. That's the English in us. We saw we didn't under. Yeah. Okay. I get. That's a common mistake. All right. We apologize, guys.
yeah. There's 2 Chinese characters. Okay. We kind of just assumed that the Medusa would be playing off lane. That's on us.
Because we were talking about Lang Niao for so long, right? Like before we came to draft, we were talking about like Cold Bird, Lang Niao. We're like, all right, this guy. This is how we're going to pronounce it. This is hype. And then, quite the blunder. All right, that does change things. Okay. In a lateral sense, it doesn't make it better or worse. I think it's just very much the same shenanigans, because I think the offlane Snapfire, it's going to be a little bit more impactful. But it's the same thing. Well. Isn't it not the same thing, though, as a offlane Medusa? You spam out the wave, you don't really have control. So, okay, we'll see how it goes. It's, I guess, cool to see them flex the Medusa to 5. We haven't seen that too often. It rarely. So yeah, a little bit of innovation coming in the series, but is it too innovative? God, that's a hard word. Because already this Medusa is about to get soloed by a Windrunner.
Yeah, her mana is gone. I thought it's just going to settle for getting him out of the lane, though, and just come back and start laying a bit of hurt into this Monkey King as well. Throw some damage down on Rain. So annoying on this wind. Blink, 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 blink. And what is going to stop her? The offlane, the position 5 Medusa? I don't think so. This is so crazy. This was such a curveball. I think they might have just, like, they've thrown the ball. It's curved so hard that it just swung back around and hit them back in the face.
It kind of reminds me when Fata used to play, you know? Because, like, him on 5 would always be like, you get to the point of the draft where you're trying to be, how do you fix it? And he's like, boys, I'll just play the Pango 5. It's all good, you know?
I'll play the Razor 5.
Yeah, I'll just do it. It's all good. We got this. Yeah, same vibes. But no. Again, so Team Zero, I feel like maybe chosen one from the mid lane. I remember at least within last tour when he was playing Division 1, he was one of the better players on the team. Often scorelines looked healthier. He was able to just make moves occur. So in all the shenanigans that have unfolded, I think he really needs to dictate a bit of this game. Of course, it's not as if he's got easy matchups. Ember killing Morphling doesn't occur. Ember killing Anti-Mage, you need a bit of help. So it's not going to be the best game for him, but he just needs to set the pace of the game. And already CS is looking to be quite even.
Top lane, once again, Medusa loses all of her mana, but at the same time, nice.
What?
Just clicks it out, just doesn't run away on the Medusa. I don't know, sometimes you see that green bar and just doesn't register. Jesus. That was
a very hard first blood to obtain. Congratulations,
indeed.
Last year. I think last year also going to be very happy that they've dodged the SD into anti-mage lane. A little bit upset that we didn't see Limit try and make those lane swaps. I think if you are already flexing a Medusa to 5, why not just throw it into the off lane and then you have Mystic Snake and Snapfire spam. Then you put the SD into anti-mage lane. I think there could have been some really cool ways that Limit played into this, but alas, they unfortunately haven't found those laning setups. And instead, everyone's going to be hit creeps. Because outside of that first blood, every core in the game is practically within a spitting distance of each other. 1 to 2 CS.
Yeah, it's despite the kills and despite, you know, how convincing these lanes are on paper, at the moment we're not seeing those advantages really come to fruition. And, you know, it has to be said, Shadow Demon versus Morphling is still a good matchup for the Shadow Demon. You know, he can't really be in a bad lane for himself because Morphling Illusion still hurt Morphling as well, so...
This is true. You just have to punch him a lot.
Yep, and you'll see here every time CTY is on maximum mana, the Snapfire just going to come in and try and threaten a couple of spells on him, just try and force him down a bit. But of course, when those spells are on cooldown, he's like, all right, well, fine, I'll just stay on max agi then. There's no support coming in to nuke me, so I'm not really worried. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon making the rotation in towards the middle lane, trying to secure this water rune for his mid laner. And nice remnant coming out from the Void Spirit there just to secure the top rune, but it does look like Chosen One should be able to come back and get himself the other water runes, so yeah,
Wait,
70 won't be able to grab both.
Oh, okay, cool. Oof. I was so confused for a second.
Top lane. Oh, Monkey. Oh, he's fighting up right now, and he does have that wand available to keep himself nice and healthy. Ice gonna have to keep his distance. Oh, jumping in, does get off that Jingu Mastery Boundless onto Beyond, so just trying to keep him low, trying to threaten them as much as possible, knowing that he needs to be the main threat in this lane, because the Pos 5 is not doing much, in fairness.
Also, Ice is kind of vibing right in his quick buy right now. He's got Diffusal build already, Diffusal Blade already in play. And when you think about the heroes, right? Like, if he buys a Diffusal Blade and becomes a core, Pugner might be going down here in the bot lane. Yeah, there he goes. Nice kill there from Limit. But, no, like, when you think about it, all the cores on Limit hate playing into a Diffusal Blade buyer, so I can respect it for... He's going to tank some of these cheap spells that we mentioned. There's only 3 or 4 stuns to their name, so if Windrunner is now becoming a core component of the fight, suddenly now Anti-Mage, Morphling, and Void Spirit, what, there's 2 less stuns available out of your 4? Like, I kind of respect the greediness. We'll see if it pays off, though.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I think the important thing is like you can only do it to one hero in the fight, so you're only going to be kind of removing the impact of one hero as in comes Monkey King again. Rain looking to try and bring down Ice here, but he'll be able to turn around with the power shot. Doesn't quite get off the damage and the heals aren't there. And now they're going to be looking for a secondary kill as well. This producer is so useless, man.
It's not good, is it?
So, oh no, my carry's dying. Oh no, the Anti-Mage just blinked on me now. What do I do?
It's such a scuffed 5, and it's why we don't see it really too often, because like you have 500 mana. It kind of goes quite quickly. Even in a core role, it's awkward. You're always hoping for the Lotus or some Mangoes or something. Then you throw it into a 5 where you need to body a little bit more. And on top of that, like you don't have any saves. So if your carry goes in, to be fair though, I think that was because, you know, I'm gonna just call him A because his name's A here, but A's jumping in by himself quite aggressively. So kind of A put himself in a really bad spot, right? But you can't do that with the Deucer 5. I think Deucer 5 only works when you're against like maybe double melee offlane, something like Earth Spirit +1, where you already know the lane's going to just be suboptimal.
Well, they are going to let him get off the Jingu, but is it all a bait as Ice comes through again? He's got the focus fire with the shackle to get the kill. Sorry, the power shot with, and yeah.
Oh no!
It's just a +1. That's all it is.
Did you see that snake though? That snake was busted.
Yeah,
is that even
really
a word?
stopped
I've
them
never
killing
used
the
that word
Monkey
before,
King.
but I thought it sounded good here. But either way, it was. The Deucer 5 is struggling so much. Yeah, okay, cool. Busting means something that is extremely great. Whew. All right, cool. Just had to Google it, see what Gen Z was up to nowadays, you know what I'm saying? We're in the clear.
Make sure you're still with it. Very important as casters to make sure they're staying modern with the trends.
I mean, look at this Deucer. He's clearly doing something which is freshen off the charts, because now he's walking to bot lane.
Yeah, for real.
It's already a 3k lead. Rarely in Dota do you have your carry and support go to the lane, die, reset, die. Like, that is unfortunately the complete undoing of a lane, and to fix it requires other heroes to make moves. And if you look at mid lane already, Chosen One having to TP back to base. The Pugner comes in as well to apply pressure. Ice here with the stun, like...
ZX teams, he's just gone. ZXK is just absolutely gone. Chosen One looking to try and fight up into this, get some kind of return kill. I mean, 70, he is low on mana, so Chosen One can try and keep the damage upon him and stop that regen rune coming through, but at the same time, he's just got no one to work with. No teammates at all.
Yeah, and 70 gets the regen rune. Ember's already back to half HP. His rotation back to mid lane instantly puts himself in a defensive position. We mentioned that the CS around about 5 minutes was like, oh, it's relatively even, it was respectable, and then boom, the game absolutely breaks. 4.3k net worth to the Anti-Mage to the only 2.7 of the Monkey King.
Yeah, it's just shooting up. Ice has been caught, but has a wind run available. It actually just stands his ground. Tries to go for the power shot, but unfortunately misses that one.
Mid lane.
Okay, there you go. Maybe going to be able to bring down 70, but the kiss is pretty much off the mark there. 70 might still get a chance to get off this regen rune, and yeah, He gets off the region rune. The gank means nothing, but up in the top lane, they actually do get the kill onto A in the end, even though the Shadow Demon was nearby, the disruption on cooldown.
The region's still running 70, he's just running around in circles. That was so cool.
This is ridiculous. Zero just having fun. They're just hanging out and having fun this game. Playing some goddamn dotes. Alright, this should be a kill for Limit here. Ice has been caught out. They've got the chains with no one else to kind of split the aggro to. In comes A as well, trying to bring down the wind. Will be able to do so. Chosen One very out of mana, but the Anti-Mage, he is gone. Doesn't have that mana void after the kill onto the Monkey King, so backs himself away.
Alright, constellation kills. And this is what I kind of expected to occur with this lineup, like the Ember being able to make the moves, sync up with the Monkey King, but because the safe lane dictated the moves so early on before rotations are even in play, the game state's already a little bit broken. Like, who's going to get it? Are they going to get the knife?
ZZQ, he's too good. He's too good with another blast. You got to respect it. Now, will they be able to wreak some revenge here is the question. Chosen One is in, but 70 immediately jumping on the backlines, trying to find Coldbird, and will be able to cut down that Snapfire. Chosen One gets the kill into ZZQ at the same time, though. Ice just going to throw some shots at Chosen One here. Going for that Illusion Rune down at bottom. Ice won't be able to stop him getting that. 70 comes across, though. Very interested here, but Chosen One, I mean, he's not super healthy, but he's got a bunch of remnants to work with, so won't be too concerned.
I mean, the remnant's quite close as well. It's not as if it's a large...
Yeah, a nice shackle onto the catapult as well. Chosen One will be able to limp himself away from this one, though. No point going to a power shot snipe with that flame guard up.
They've realized that Medusa 5 is so useless that they put him into the offlane role. He's like, boss, I need to farm a phylactery or something because I'm doing nothing. You know, Monkey King. Like, this is what we should expect from a Monkey King lane, right? Into Anti-Mage. Being able to bully up. If you have no mana, you don't really care. But yeah, unfortunately, his own aggression was his undoing. Nope. Oh no.
Don't worry, Medusa's here.
I've come to snake them.
Yep.
I've snaked them.
Come on, kill another ward. You can do it. Have some impact on this game.
No. Oh, he was playing because he doesn't want Hunter to deny it. So he was always dicing with death there.
Yeah, true. Oh dear. Well, she'll go hit some creeps. Unlucky Medusa. Meanwhile, top side, Monkey King's just going to walk all the way back to base, actually. Really wants to just finish off his Echo. I mean, he's not super poor, but that's about all we can say about him. Oh. Anti-Mage, I mean, she's using Stone Gaze now, which bought her a little bit of time, but Anti-Mage just following Xusang at the moment, and well, Power Shot comes through, Wand is there, but Beyond's just gonna blow him up. And in the middle lane as well, 7E just gets the solo kill onto the Ember Spirit. Oh no, he went for the rune, he got greedy and paid the price.
Alright, so for right now, Limit, 7k down at the 12-minute mark, 10 for 3. Quite doom and gloom, but I think the silver lining is maybe if Snapfire can complete his vessel within the next 4 minutes, then you play on the overextensions of the Morphling or Void Spirit. You could get like a big ticket core kill that has a streak potentially, mainly towards the Void Spirit if he gets another kill. So, like, there is a very small chance that they can break back into this game, but it is unlikely as Monkey King goes down again.
Yeah, that is bad. Game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
7E just owning right now. He's running around the map, hitting whoever he wants, doing whatever he wants. I mean, that solo kill on Ember's just going to put him so far into the game. Oh no, not Medusa. Jesus. Xusang once again being brought down, this time by 7E. 0 and 5 on the position 5 Medusa. Is that what position 5 means? You get 0 and 5?
Never refuse gold.
Just get that last drop. I was just checking for the pronunciation is out of the province, which maybe, you know, out of the box. This Medusa pick was out of the box as well, and probably not going to occur again in game 2.
Yeah, very possibly. CT White in the bottom lane, taking some heavy hits here, but is able to just strength morph his way through it. Anti-Mage coming on onto Chosen One here, just trying to drain away that mana. Shackle Shot will not land, but the Anti-Mage isn't giving up, and he's managed to take all the mana away off the Ember Spirit. 70 kills off CXK in the backlines, and now Beyond looking to finish off Chosen One here. Doesn't have the mana void, but he's not going to get denied by Roshan. Beyond's going to be able to bring him down. This offlane Anti-Mage with the Diffusal Blade, just doing so much work.
He's 5-0-1. He got, what, 3-4 kills in laning phase, killing off the Monkey Kings, the Deucer, of course. Like, yeah, he's had an incredible start. And this is what you want from an offlane Anti-Mage game. Just, if you get given a freebie, you can run away with the game. Like, it's 91 for 9. That is generous, I think.
Yeah.
I would be leaning more towards like a 96% win rate for Team Zero. Just because of every time, like, we start talking about something, there's just another skirmish or a pick-off or a poke occurring, and the limit, like, the comeback comes from you being able to stabilize the game and hit creeps. And right now, I'm not seeing that stability because all their cores are just getting chased down whenever they're really shown. And Chosen One on this Ember Spirit, he's going for a blade mail. He realizes the severity of the situation and he needs something.
He's trying. He's trying to cook something up here, but unfortunately it's, yeah, I don't know if that's the option. But then again, what is? You have to ask yourself what direction, what items could save them here, but you know,
they are 600 gold away from Phylactery. All right, Nomad, let's really focus in on the important shit right now. Monkey goes down again, no.
Yeah, he is a little bit dead. Got a little bit.
All right, where's Snapfire's vessel? Okay, Snapfire has her vessel. Like, she needs one charge. Like, one charge on vessel, Blade Mail on Ember, and then you just go for a big pick. Like, in regards to streaks right now, Voice Brett is 6-0. Anti-Mage, 6-0. Like, if you're able to kill off either of these heroes, it could be a healthy enough injection of gold that it just gives you a little bit more confidence. And
let's be honest here, T, you know, these guys are ex-outsiders from China, right? Like, this was pretty much every single game for them up in Division 1. They are so used to the situation that they're like, right, they're not panicking, they're not crying. This is another day at the office for this team.
That's true.
They know how to get out. Well, I don't know if they know how to get out of it, but they certainly have been in the situation plenty of times before.
I mean, how many games have they played this tour so far? This is their 10th game.
Oh, games, right.
Yeah, sorry, games. And I think last tour they played 14 games. This is their like 25th game. And you don't knock outsiders from China or aka Limit 25 times in a row. This is going to be the day. Actually, have they... To be fair, though, they actually have been winning series in, or games at least, in this tour. They took a game off Team Disillusion, they took a game off of Big Brain, and of course, when they started going up against the big teams, they have been losing, unfortunately, but they have shown more competitiveness for 100%.
Yep, they have. ZZQ gets caught out going for a little warding mission. It's another one for Limit. And now, oh, here it comes, the Blade Mail Ember Spirit. And they are just waiting it out right now. No mana left on Chosen One. Chosen One, I'm not too sure what else he's going to be able to achieve here. 70 catches him with the Remnant here. But actually, Rainey's doing the work here. They were able to take down Ice, the Monkey King and the Ember Spirit teaming up, but they're going to collapse in back onto A, and they will be taking down that Monkey. And now they move across towards CXK, and that is going to be another kill going to Beyond. And that is the issue here. These cores are just getting so many kills, so much done on this map. 7-0 on the Anti-Mage, 7-0 on the Void Spirit, and 0-0 on the Morphling. Perfect KDA for all your cores here.
I'm really angry, actually, with CTY. I think he's had an atrocious game. Like, one of the worst Morphlings I've seen in a long time. How dare he have one assist when he's been free farming this much? Like, he should just be focusing on the jungle even more than he currently has been. The fact that his score isn't just a beautiful 0-0-0, it just really, you know, sours the game. No, the fact that he's also 0-0-1 and had to do nothing to build a 14k gold lead is testament to the aggression and sweeping moves that Team Zero have made. And will Morphling get more than one assist in this game? Will Morphling get a kill? He might not even need to. I could honestly see this game ending without him having to do anything other than hit creep and maybe the objectives.
The 0-0 ending would be so... I'm so ready for it.
And then gets MVP.
Just so if he gets 0-0, we're giving him MVP production, okay? That's just what's happening here.
We're pre-locking that one in.
Yep. Nice and easy day for the MVP graphics guy. Beyond just diving into the base for some kills here. ZZQ going to be able to be killed off by Chosen One.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Once again, you know, ZZQ, he's given a few away, has to be said. This Pugner is playing it a bit fast and loose.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's a loose cannon. A renegade. Because he's dying more than his team. Not something you really want to be known as a renegade for. Also, we talked about how bad the Medusa's doing. I mean, Monkey King, even though he's like had a decent amount of farm and has kind of been moving around the map nicely in the early game, he is now 1-7. So probably way too aggressive. The Chosen One does get sunk in the middle lane. Once again, Beyond now has Manta plus Diffusal Blade. So you just can't make mistakes on this Ember anymore. You're just going to get caught out every single time this anti-mage is able to get upon you and get a couple of clicks off on you.
Yeah, it's like this Monkey King. As soon as I saw him in laning phase, jumping onto the Windrunner, when you have this Medusa behind you, it's like, okay, he's just one of those type of Monkey King players, which is at any opportunity he wants to get into the mix, he wants to try and battle, and because of this, his aggression. Look at the CS difference, 86 to 225. His GPM heavily lower. Sure, he's got a smidge more hero damage, but what, at the expense of 7 deaths? He hasn't really been able to do much on the map, and yeah, unfortunately, his playstyle. Maybe if he was more reserved, focused on the CS rather than the fight, this could be a point in the game where it was, let's say, like a 12k lead, but you know in the back of your mind, it's like, all right, don't worry, guys, Monkey King's one Wukong's away from giving us some hope. And yeah, unfortunately, that isn't the case. We are now in this position of Team Zero really need to make some insanely bad plays.
Astronomical mistake.
Yeah. I mean, like, they need, like, some power outages, keyboards unplugged. They need, something to go awry to lose this one.
Police break in and arrest one of their players mid-match, you know. Oh, they got Medusa on the cliff. Go on, leave her there. Leave her there. Send a message. Punction's just sucking away. He's happy. He's like, yum, yum. Leave her up there. I need a snack. That could be my delicious juice box. Whenever I'm thirsty, just go up there and have a little drink of Medusa. Oh, Chosen One. Oh, pretty nice use of the cookie. Okay, he was hiding in like this little juke spot here. Surprisingly hard to find him in.
It's always the interesting type of game to cast, because like, at what point like do you pivot from the cast, and like how many times can I talk about the potential comeback of a limit compared to Team Zero just absolutely just demolishing their opponent, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. In fact, had any good pubs recently?
No, not really. It's been a bit of a downward spiral, but we'll bounce back. It's all good.
Nice.
I feel like I'm just team limit in my ranked games, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We've all been there. That's the thing. You watch these teams play and you're like, hey, man, you know, I've been in that game.
Yeah, I'm the Medusa right now, you know, but a different hero, but I'm the Medusa.
Chosen One, daring to come forward, daring to poke the Python. Oh my godness. Oh, he's through the gate. He's safe. There's no way they can kill off. No, Morphling!
No.
He got a kill! Oh, ruined. It was a pretty stylish one, to be fair, but all the same, gets a kill, ruins a perfect KDA. And, well, now the cleanup crew begins. Zero wanting to leave, 0 survivors. But they only killed 2, so that joke doesn't really work.
Just going to bring it up real quick that you've made the 0 pun at least 3 times so far during draft and game.
Yep.
Just want to make sure that we're keeping a tally of this, otherwise you're going to get, you know, a screw loose or something, a little bit too into it.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to see how many I can make.
I think you've hit the limit on it for sure.
No, Snapfire, 0 chance of surviving that one. I'll take it down.
I am very upset that you didn't respond to mine.
Gonna keep going. Just gonna keep doing it. Still 2% chance of a comeback here, though. Oh, 1%. Never mind. Spoke too soon.
That was the caster curse hitting live.
Yeah. The live stats reducing their win percentage by 50%. That's right. It checks out.
Yeah, for Team Zero right now, all they need to do, stay as a ball of 5, move around, push in the waves, maybe take a Tormentor. I would be surprised if you even need to consider Roshan in this game right now. The fact that your Morphling has gone third item Blink Dagger after Linken's and Manta, you kind of feel like they just want to go for a fight. If they want to be 2000% secure, sure, they'll go down there and hit Roshan, but they've already put Team Limit well in the base. They are fortified at their tier 3s at the 23-minute mark. What will their choice be?
They're
Okay, they're gonna go for the super duper secure, really want to win this game, not throw it away play of going to Roshan. I can't knock it, but I kind of felt like just for the fans, you'd have liked to see another scuffle at the high ground. One last ride before we go Roshan and really seal the deal in the game.
Yeah, play it fast and loose. No ages for us. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way.
I mean, when was the last time you've seen a team win a game without going for Roshan? You know? It does happen in complete stomps, right? Where teams just GG out preemptively, but this could have been just any percent no Aegis run. Like, we don't really have speedrun categories in Dota, but we could have started it.
We could have begun here, yeah. 70.
What is
Meanwhile,
actually-
he
what is
wasn't into the
actually-
Roshan thing. He was like, no. I want to kill things. I want to do some fights. I want to make some action happen. Found the Monkey King yet again. Just solo killed him all by himself.
It's relatively easy. Like Monkey King, sure, he did go for a very like hybrid Monkey King build, which is the Echo and the Deso. These are normally items you buy if you're either 7-0 in laning phase and you're crushing the game because they're so impactful, or the game's so hard, you just need a little bit of something to amp up the rest of your team. And unfortunately, there isn't any layers to this, right? Like, it's not as if your Ember's had a good game, so this Deso is going to make Ember feel good. Your Snapfire's got a Vessel, and that's it. So, yeah, unfortunately for Monkey King, yeah, the Deso pickup, it's maybe nice for the pickoff, but it's not really helping the wider perspective of this game. And they are down 31,000 gold, so you can kind of see why.
Yeah, that was... Hey, you know what? Man's made an effort. Boundless Strike, it's a skill shot. It's a skill shot, in my opinion.
What's a bigger skill shot, Power Shot or Boundless Strike in your perspective?
I'd say Boundless Strike is the hardest spell to land in the game.
Yes, a Limit fanboy, I see. Yeah,
Yeah, I can't really blame him, you know.
When's your Limit jersey
Oh
arriving
no,
in the post?
Medusa, the strong gust of wind, not like this. Oh, she's gone again. Rest in pieces.
Snake Lady versus Wind. Wind wins.
Wind. Thoroughly the gust of wind. Oh, Monkey King gets bashed. CXK is there to throw down the disruption, but that's just going to seal his fate more than anything. It's time to call it, lads. It's time. It's time. Just reset. Go game 2. This one, it's over. 26 minutes in. The tier 4s are being taken. Limit, you know, they want to squeeze every second out of this one. They don't want to have another quick game on their history, but unfortunately there's nothing they can do about it. The Hail Mary play is not really even going to look like that. Just another jump in. They'll immediately use a disruption on one, which allows them to kill the other. Wow, Snapfire just racing through the fight, running with the breeze on their back. And it's just going to get dumpstered here. 3 heroes dead straight away. Limit are absolutely smashed out of the...